Hi everybody and welcome. This is Chuck Boulay and that's me in the picture in the lower right hand corner of your screen using this same stupid picture I've been using for months. I really have got to get some new pictures. Today I'm doing a video review on an upcoming product called Revenge of the Affiliates by Brian Johnson, and I'm going to be speaking kind of quickly here because I have a lot to say about Revenge of the Affiliates, and this video may go a little longer than I really want. So please bear with me because there's a lot of good information in here and I really want to make sure I get it all out to you. Before we go any further, I do want you to know that I'm not trying to sell you Revenge of the Affiliates by Brian Johnson, and I have no affiliation with the company or the product or with Brian Johnson, and I have no vested interest in the product. So you will not find an advertising link to Revenge of the Affiliates down below in my YouTube video description, so you can put your wallet away right now. For those of you who have never seen one of my videos, I'd like to tell you a little bit about me. As I said, my name is Chuck Boulay, and I've been in the marketing business for well over 20 years. And when I left that career, I did so to start my own business on the greatest landscape the world has ever known as far as entrepreneurship is concerned, the World Wide Web. I think that's the greatest place to start a business today, but when I did that, I banged my head against the wall for well over a year just trying to figure out the basics of online marketing, how to make money online, and where me and my skill set just might be a good fit. Now, during that time, I spent literally tens of thousands of my own dollars from my own savings and retirement accounts just trying to break into making money online. I ended up buying almost every kind of internet program, one-on-one coaching plan, and different online product launch that you can possibly imagine, and each and every one of them told me that I'd make thousands of dollars a month, and most of these products and programs almost always promised that I'd do so with very little effort on my part, maybe even with only one or two clicks of the computer mouse, or maybe even totally on autopilot. So I want you to know that I'm not an online guru. I'm not a member of any inner circle. I'm a normal everyday guy who's made mostly good decisions, but I will be honest with you, I've made my share of bad ones. And after some bumps and bruises, my online business has finally taken off and I've been seeing some really good results. Now let me tell you that most of that success has come only since I decided to start helping people online as much as I can and since I started doing these videos. And once I decided that even if I can keep one person a day from making just one of the same mistakes I made, I think it will all be worth it. Success will come to me, and that's because I truly believe that success comes to those who help others and who love what they do. Now, during all of that unbelievably long and expensive research that I had to do, the most important thing I found out is that when you're looking into buying any type of product or program that's being offered for sale online, that it's a business decision. So you're going to want to utilize your business wisdom and your business acumen, or else you're going to end up being just another victim and you're going to lose a lot of valuable time and money, and I don't think any of us can afford to waste one single bit of either one of those valuable resources. Now, if you can remember to utilize your business wisdom and business acumen of yours, and always keep in mind that over 90% of program launches online are either really bad fits for people in their particular personal talents and skill sets, they underdeliver on their promises, maybe they're just repackaged old products, or maybe even just out and out scams, you can save yourself a lot of time, money, and energy. I am not saying that Revenge of the Affiliates by Brian Johnson is a scam or a bad fit for anyone. Not at all. I just want you to know a little bit about what you're getting into right up front so you can make an informed decision and you don't end up throwing money at yet another product that leads you down a long dark road that just doesn't work out for you, and you find yourself at yet another dead end, all that much more broke and losing all that precious time. And even though product developers may or may not offer you refunds on your purchase price of their product, we all know that no matter what, time is the one thing that can never be refunded to you. So, what is Revenge of the Affiliates? Well, Revenge of the Affiliates is claimed to be a self-contained, foolproof system for training you how to be an affiliate marketer, which involves selling products developed by someone else and earning a commission for selling that product on the internet. Affiliate marketing can be very lucrative and a great way to make money on the internet working from home. Revenge of the Affiliates will supposedly teach you the tricks of the trade from the ground up and how to get started developing a list of clients to sell to, and if you don't have a list in place, they'll tell you how to build one. It claims that it will show you the best way to pick a product to promote and the best ways to promote it. The only issue is Revenge of the Affiliates is going to cost you a lot of time and money. And what if you just don't have a lot of money right now? They'll offer you Revenge of the Affiliates for what appears to be a rather low and somewhat reasonable price initially, and once you get your credit card out and made that bold and actually pretty admirable decision to invest in yet another terrific sounding business opportunity, and you fill in your information and you press that Buy Now button, you're going to be immediately hit with an additional offer, and these additional offers are called upsells. And then most likely another offer after that, and perhaps even a third or fourth upsell, until the cost for Revenge of the Affiliates will be much more than it was originally advertised for. And the truth is, you really do have to buy these additional offers, these upsells, in order for Revenge of the Affiliates to work as well as it's originally claimed to work. This practice of upselling, here's how it works. Developers know that you're ready to buy. You really need help in learning how to make money on the internet, and you need it badly enough that you're willing to pay for it sometimes over and over. And they don't tell you the actual price of the product right up front. You get hooked in with a low initial offering price. They literally keep coming back at you in drips and drabs once you get your credit card out, and they've got you in that psychological buying mode. And by the end of the whole thing, your head is spinning. You have no idea what you just bought. All you know is you've got this terrible feeling in the pit of your stomach and a full program or piece of software that you're not even sure where to start with. Now I'm going to give you a little secret here. If you click off that initial offer, the very first one you're presented with, go ahead and try to click off that initial offer page, and you just might immediately be offered a lower price, a much lower price. This is called a downsell. And here's another little secret for you. Each and every one of those upsells that you're presented with as you get deeper and deeper into the product, if you click off them and you initially refuse them, you may be presented with a downsell for a much lower cost, a much lower cost. And these lower costs are actually the real cost of Revenge of the Affiliates. Kind of makes you feel bad for the guy who doesn't know about this practice, doesn't it? So if you decide that you just absolutely can't live without Revenge of the Affiliates, you might be able to save yourself quite a significant chunk of change there. And don't worry, even though they may say it's a one-time offer or never going to be available after you see that page, don't believe them. Click off it. You can always buy the upsell later once you get into the basic Revenge of the Affiliates program. And by the way, if you've ever seen one of my videos before, you've heard me talk about this practice, this technique of downselling, which is reducing the offer price if you try to leave the sales page area at first. I really don't like this practice. I think it's misleading and unfair, and I wish product developers would just tell you the price of the products right up front. What a hassle. I understand that almost everybody in the industry does it, so don't blame Brian Johnson or anybody else for doing it here. He didn't invent it. Don't blame him. But this practice of downselling certainly does make it easier psychologically to get you to spend your money and spend your money and spend your money, doesn't it? And just so you know, Revenge of the Affiliates is paying very high commissions and has a lot of prizes going to its top affiliate marketers. And because of its high price and high commission payout, this product is going to be very popular with the affiliate advertisers out there. So be prepared to be inundated with more emails, advertisements, flashing ads, landing pages, and all the other hyper salesy stuff that used to try and separate you from your money to buy Revenge of the Affiliates. And you know how convincing they can be. Some of them seem to be able to hypnotize the otherwise most business savvy individual into someone who just can't live without the latest, greatest package to supposedly make tens of thousands of dollars online. So if you're new to internet marketing or making money online, or if you're not making as much money as you think you should be, maybe you're putting in 8, 10, 12, or maybe 14-hour days and you're still not making the kind of money that everyone's been promising you can make, and you came here thinking that Revenge of the Affiliates would be your key to unlocking the secret of making money online, I honestly hope you're not too disappointed. Please don't be discouraged, because there are many better and far less expensive and cost and time efficient ways to make money on the internet, even in your part-time. Like I said before, I've really started to have a lot of success on the internet recently, and that success has come only since I decided to help people and since I started doing these videos. If you're new to internet marketing, or you've even been here for a while and haven't made a whole lot of money or seen a lot of success, I want to share something with you that's really been working gangbusters for me. In fact, no one is more surprised than I am at how well this has been working. After wandering around and buying just about every program and product that was being offered out there like Revenge of the Affiliates, I finally found one that worked and finally allowed me to say enough to forking out cash to any more of these online product launches, emails about the latest greatest tricks of the week, and any of these make easy money fast and easy things. Thank heaven. After spending all those tens of thousands of dollars of my hard-earned money, I found a program called Instant Payday Network. Now, don't worry. I'm not going to ask you to give me any money. That's a promise. So don't go away, and please put your money away. You don't need it, and here's the big surprise. I don't want it. What I'm going to tell you about is 100% free. And right about now, you're probably saying, come on, Chuck. You're just trying to sell me into your program just like all the other guys, man, and I'm going to tell you that no, I'm not selling you anything. I am trying to tell you about this phenomenal opportunity, but I'm not selling you anything, because what I want to tell you about costs $0 and 0 cents. Instant Payday Network is free. Unlike the other programs out there, like Revenge of the Affiliates, affiliates, this program is free. It's not $37, it's not $197, it's not even a dollar. So I'm not selling you anything. Now, what happens in Instant Payday is very simple. You get $58 whenever anyone comes into Instant Payday and completes the free program. Now, the system was created by a guy by the name of Jeff Buchanan, and you can see his picture right there. He's pretty much an ordinary guy. He's very soft-spoken, and he's really a good guy, and he's very, very smart. Jeff's system, the way he set it up, he actually has no buy-in fees or upfront costs whatsoever. There are zero website fees, zero maintenance fees, and there are no hidden fees later on. There are no upsells after you get in. Once you're in, it's still free. You don't need to learn how to set up a website, how to blog, how to do SEO. You don't need to know how to do any of that stuff, folks. It's really that simple. Now, I do want to put your mind at rest about a few things. Instant Payday Network is not an MLM. So those of you that have been burned by the multi-level marketing business model, rest easy that Instant Payday is not an MLM. You don't have to bug your friends and family like you would, say, with Amway or Avon or all those other companies out there that we're also inundated with and pressured to sell for. There's no cold calling. You never have to pick up a phone and call some unsuspecting stranger off a list, and you certainly don't ever have to go and see anyone. And there's no product or inventory to ship. So, what do we get with the Instant Payday Network, ladies and gentlemen? Well, we get a free, complete, turnkey marketing system, and that marketing system includes our choice of not one, but three free, complete capture pages, and each one has a tested 35 to 50% conversion rate with no website hosting fees either. We get a free automated sales funnel so that all of your referrals and all of your leads are funneled directly to you. No one else gets them, no one else sees them. We get a free email autoresponder, and we get all of the free training we need to start making money right now. Oh yeah, and did I mention that it's 100% free to get started? Now, I do want to go back and talk a minute about this capture page, the one that's tested 35 to 50% conversion rate. If you had to purchase this tested capture page somewhere else, it's going to cost you $25 to $30 a month just in website hosting fees. And if you wanted to have one designed, built, and tested for you so that it was as effective as the one Jeff gives us for free, that'd be about $200 a year. I know that for a fact because the Squeeze Page company, I know someone who's used them before, it costs $200 a year. It's called Custom Splash. The email autoresponder, if you had to purchase that on your own, that by itself would cost you $30 to $50 a month if you went with a company like Aweber or Constant Contact or any one of the hundreds of companies out there that you'd have to spend all that time researching in order to determine which one was best for you, not to mention how long it would take you to learn to set it up and make it run as effectively and efficiently as this one. But Jeff has already done all that, and he provides this to us for free. He's written all of the product introductory emails, all of the follow-up marketing emails, and he's put them in the autoresponder there so that they're all sent out automatically at the appropriate intervals. You don't even have to write an email with the Instant Payday system. Jeff does tons of video, audio, and written training here himself, and that training is second to none. He'll take you from the ground up and teach you the basics to the advanced techniques of online marketing and the best and fastest ways to capitalize with this system. And he's not going to charge a dime for any of that either. In addition, you get personal access to me as your personal internet coach. I'll help you with your training and I'll support you personally, and that's because I really want to build a great team and help my people out. Once you sign up and qualify for the Instant Payday Network system, I give you my personal email address and my phone number, so you're not just left out there twisting in the wind and having to fend totally for yourself. And I can assure you that I'm not going to charge you anything, and I'm always available within just a few hours of your contacting me. Why am I always available? Because I love what I do. I love Instant Payday Network, and I'm grateful for what it's done for me. This is a free system you can do at home, guys. You can even do this in your part-time if you'd like. I personally know people making $10,000 to $20,000 a month with Instant Payday Network. Now remember, the reason why Instant Payday Network stands alone from the other programs out there is because it costs nothing to join to get started. Zip, not a zilch. And you make $25 to $58 for each person who signs up for free offers. The other great thing about Instant Payday Network is that you're paid your money from multi-million dollar corporations. This is all part of their huge advertising budgets that they've allocated and set money aside for just this kind of advertising, and that means you don't have to rely on the average internet affiliate or product developer dude to put his hand into his pocket and give you money whenever he remembers or thinks about it. And this type of compensation system means that you get paid daily with the Instant Payday Network. I get paid every day with Instant Payday. So the question I guess I have for you at this point is, should you spend your money for something like Revenge of the Affiliates or any other product that's out there when you could actually do Instant Payday for free? You know, sometimes making money is simple. I don't think we have to overanalyze this one too much. If you know of any other program online that's free to get started, a program that has the potential to make you $10,000 to $20,000 a month, I would encourage you to go for it and embrace it, my friend. On the other hand, if you can't find a program like that online, you just found one. I encourage you, do not pull out your wallet and spend money on yet another expensive program with untested, untried, or empty promises. You have an opportunity right here to get started finally making some real money online. You can start making money within 24 to 48 hours. All you have to do is click the link right below this video. Right below this video, there's a link on the left hand side in the video description. You won't be disappointed. Go ahead and click one of the links there right below the video. As a matter of fact, I'm so excited I put 2 or 3 links down there. Right below the like symbol, the thumbs up symbol YouTube gives you, you want to look for the link that says dignityrestore.com because that's what I want you to do. I want you to restore your dignity and start earning money like you deserve. Get into and work the Instant Payday program. You won't regret it, I promise. So go ahead and click the link. Give yourself a break. Click the link below and I'll see you on the other side.